Good morning, New Doxa. Such a privilege to greet you in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. And we are talking about biblical characters. There's a few colorful characters in the Bible. We are going to talk about the disciple Thomas. He was one of the 12, and we remember him for his unbelief. When the other disciples saw Jesus after the resurrection, and they said, "We saw Jesus," he said, "If I can't put my hands and my fingers in the marks, I will never believe." And that's how we associate him with unbelief. But that's not a completely true picture of this man. If you want to get the real picture, you need to start in John 11, verse 16. Listen what he says. "Therefore Thomas, who was called Didymus, said to his fellow disciples," and just the background, Jesus said, "I'm going to wake up Lazarus, and it's near Jerusalem." And the previous time they were there, they wanted to kill Jesus. So the other disciples were scared. Listen what Thomas says. "Let us go, so that we may die with him." Thomas saying, "I'd rather die with Jesus than to live without him." Now, he was not an optimist, let's say that to each other. But that was his heart. I want to be with Jesus. And the reason why I know this, in John 14, verse 3, Jesus is speaking. He says, I'm going to prepare a place for you. And when I've prepared a place, I'll come back. And then Jesus said in verse 4, "And you know the way where I'm going." And listen what Thomas says. Thomas said to him, "Lord, just wait. Lord, we don't know where you are going. How do we know the way?" Suddenly this man had almost an anxiety attack. "Jesus, are you leaving without us? No, I want to be with you. I'd rather die with you than live without you." That was his heart. He had an issue with being with Christ. And I really pray that we as disciples of Christ will have the same heart. Lord, I want to be with you. And yes, he was unbelieving, but all the disciples were. But when he saw Jesus and he saw the marks, he said, "My Lord and my God." And you know, today, if you get in India and you go to Chennai, you'll find Thomas' grave there. You know, he went to a remote area, a dark world, to proclaim Christ, because he knew Jesus was with me. May you live that way today. He died. He was pierced with a spear. Yes, he put his hands in those marks. And I think when he died that way, you remember, "He'll never leave me and he'll never forsake me." Let's live in Jesus' presence. May God bless you.